Welcome Grenada, Carriacou, PD Monic, and the rest of the world. We'd like to officially welcome you to another Mikey Live program. And I'm your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. This is, my friends, where it all happens. The good, the bad, the Mikey, the people who have never seen this program before. That's it been this. That's where it all happens, people. Now, we don't have a horse in the race, really. You know, we are custom eating cricks and that kind of thing. So we're not concerned about, finances and things like that. So that's why we are as independent as we are. So we do not have a horse in the race. And I think that is what positions us to be able to tell you what you need to know without fear, favor, or ill will. Now, folks, it's Friday. We doesn't stay too long on the program, maybe at 20, 30 minutes, and we're good to go. We know you all looking for a little, relaxing Friday, so we're not going to keep it too long for you. All right, we're going to tell you about tonight a student who has been charged for a stabbing incident that happened recently, as well as a partly decomposed body discovered hanging. We'll talk about that as well. And why is John Telesford back in court? A question that we will feature in our In the Papers segment. Another article as well in another paper, Jimmy Bristol, we are living in a society of fear. Going to be talking about that. Police issue tickets to persons not wearing a mask in St. George's today. Why? What? They like ticket like crazy. We're going to talk about that, man. All right. So, again, welcome. I got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Coast Grenada Limited, Digital, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, and all of our other sponsors. We would like to say thank you very much for being on board. So we are going to take our first break, and when we come back, it could be real news in Ole Lili Lolo. We'll be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 143114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Alrighty, so that's what we are, committed to meeting the customers' needs. They say we'll tell you about NAWASA in a moment. But first, the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, the GHTA, they held a forum entitled Let's Talk Vax at Mount Cinnamon Hotel on Tuesday, March 11th, 2021. Let's Talk Vax is part of the GHTA's public education initiative within the hospitality sector that is designed to assist employers with staff education regarding the COVID-19 vaccines. Now, this initiative gives the staff an opportunity to voice their questions and concerns regarding vaccines in a safe and informal environment. At the forum, staff were afforded the opportunity to have a dialogue with Ms. Arlene Friday, who is the CEO of the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, and Dr. Bert Brathwaite, chairman of the COVID Sub-Health Committee. Now, according to Chief Executive Officer of the GHTA, Arlene Friday, public hesitancy towards the COVID-19 vaccines is born out of multifaceted fears and sensitivities. Therefore, it takes a multi-pronged approach, and that is to address a cross-section of the population. To say that it is imperative that we meet people where they are and employ grassroots methods to both listen and understand where people are coming from in order to effectively educate. Listen, if you are close to me, I'm kissing on the shoe. That's what we've been saying all along. The GHTA recognizes the value of information, informed decision making, while also understanding the urgency of immunizing frontline workers. You see, and anytime you hear the conversation starts going in that direction, you're going to see the kind of results you're going to get. That's what we've been saying all along, now, Aline. That's what we've been saying all along. The push is the opposite of what should be happening. It should be the pull. You understand? When we push, we push away. Because you push too hard, you know what I mean? Anyway, lately that talk, I ain't coming for that, it's Friday, you know what I mean? But Aline, yeah, you're talking the talk, you know what I mean? Anyway, lately that talk, we're moving, how we looking? Oh, yeah. The next thing that we have to tell you about tonight, boy, some people would experience some interruption in the water supply, according to NAWASA. Persons in Woodlands, Grand Anse Valley, Montu, Grand Anse Housing Scheme, and Lansapine, Morris Bishop Highway through to Sandals and surrounding communities in the parish of St. George, in order to facilitate repairs on a broken 10-inch main in the Grand Anse Valley area. You will experience an interruption in your water supply between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. on Sunday, May 16, 2021. Now, consumers, you are therefore encouraged to collect and store water in clean covered containers prior to the scheduled interruption of your water supply. Please also be advised that although the system will be reopened at 8 p.m., consumers in elevated areas may not receive your supply until within 2 hours after the scheduled restoration period. The authority apologizes for any inconvenience they say that is likely to be caused and would like to thank you for your patience as they work towards the delivery of a safe, adequate, and reliable water supply. Now, according to police, a 16-year-old student was arrested and charged for grievous harm in relation to a stabbing incident that occurred on Wednesday, 12 May 2021 at the Grenville bus terminus. The incident involved another student who received 2 stab wounds to the chest and left arm. He is presently warded, according to police, at the General Hospital in a stable condition. The accused student was granted bail in the amount of $7,000 with 1 surety and is expected to appear in court at a later date. Another student is presently in custody assisting with their investigation. It was only a couple of days ago as well, we showed you some of the things that the students were showing up in school with. In fact, a police officer from St. Andrew did a little video showing, you understand? Showing what these children were coming in school with. Eh? And we are talking about primary school students. Eh? Primary school students we are talking about here. She posted the video.
These are weapons that was found on our primary school students at school called Jukers. They were made and adapted for the purpose. They said they brought it to deal with another student. Primary school grade 6.
Primary school grade 6, and they brought it to deal with another student. We are moving on. We are moving on. And the next story that we have to tell all you about, boy. Why is John Telesford back in court? That's from the In the Papers segment. And very interesting story coming out from this one is coming out from it's coming out from the Informer, all right? According to the Informer, it was about 3 years ago when Mr. John Telesford came face to face with what could be described as any man's worst nightmare. It all began in Canada when Mr. Telesford thought that he had found love. It was Percy Sledge who warned us as a man that we should take time to know her. However, Mr. Telesford never took this advice and went straight ahead and got married. After he returned home with his Canadian wife, who is also the mother of his 5 children, this was the ideal family, or so he thought. It was not too long after that when things started going down a different road, and John Telesford's wife, Loricea, who now uses Campbell as her last name, accused Mr. Telesford of physically causing harm to their son. According to Mr. Telesford, he was innocent of that charge and remains innocent up to this day. However, the authorities got involved, as is the protocol, and based on what appears to be the cooked-up statement given to the social workers and the police, Mr. Telesford was charged. Not only was he charged, but was restricted from going to his house, which he built on his return to Grenada. And based on the court's instructions, he should not even visit his village, nor was he able to see his children. In the meantime, his wife, the children, and her new lover remained in the house. According to Telesford, Mr. Telesford was very depressed, especially when his big daughter began reporting to him the abuse she had to undergo by her mother's new boyfriend in the house. She reported that one morning, while she and her mother were in the kitchen preparing breakfast, she touched her mother from behind as compliment, saying to her, "You are getting fat." She said that the boyfriend who walked in on them was very offended and told her that he would hit her if she touches her mother again. Mr. Telesford went through his trauma until he had his day in court and was vindicated from all charges. He was therefore released from all court restrictions and given full custody of his children. His wife went her own way, and Mr. Telesford, a hard-working man, takes care of his children. Behold, after over a year, on Thursday, after over a year, okay, on Thursday, May 13, 2021, Mr. Telesford is back in court and he really wants to know why. He has 2 counts of causing harm offenses at... Guys, can you give me a moment, please? Thank you. My son is trying to take all the attention. Okay. 1 second, please. All right. I'm sorry for that. So let's go back. Behold, after over a year, on Thursday, May 13, 2021, Mr. Telesford is back in court and he really wants to know why. He has 2 counts of causing harm offenses at the St. George's Magistrates Court to answer, while he and his sons stand awaiting in front of the courthouse the very charges that he was vindicated from since last year. No, he says, I have suffered enough, the father of 5 said. He spoke with the Grenada informer, stating that he's dissatisfied with the system. He said that when he asked his lawyer, Mr. Derek Sylvester, why is he back in court, Derek told him that he just doesn't know. Informer is therefore joining with Mr. Telesford in asking the same question. Why is Mr. Telesford back in court again? And that is one of the stories that we had from in the papers. And again, that is from the Grenada Informer. And we have a submission from the New Today as well. And this one features Mr. James Jimmy Bristol. Yes, James Jimmy Bristol. Now, former Grenadian Attorney General James Jimmy Bristol believes the time has come for the dictatorship created in Grenada by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell and his ruling New National Party, the NNP, to come to an end as the island has descended into a one-party state. Bristol made the startling statement to the New Today as he confirmed this morning that he has joined the Dr. Patrick Antoine-led newly formed non-governmental organization NGO known as the Grenada Movement, the TGM, to try and bring about regime change in the country. According to Bristol, he has decided to join forces with the movement, which is expected to mushroom into a political party within the next few weeks out of a desire to help the country change its course of direction under PM Mitchell. He said that there is no feasible opposition right now in Grenada to the NNP dictatorship and that the island needs to have a new direction. We are basically a one-party state and we can see the effects of that. It's very disturbing. Just look at the violence in the society. It's just out of control. We are going nowhere, absolutely nowhere, unquote, he remarked. The attorney at law, who was recently elevated to the position of Queen's Counsel, referred to the total breakdown of law and order in the country under the watch of the current Grenadian leader. He referred to constant reports of stabbing incidents in schools involving children and unnecessary police shootings. He says that I don't know when I was growing up. I don't know when I was growing up that police draw a gun on anybody. Quip the 65-year-old barrister at law. All right. Now, Bristol told the New Today that that's what it is now happening, or that's what's happening now on the island under Mitchell's watch as leader of the country can best be described as very unheard of in Grenada. Now, it says that the former Attorney General also commented on the use of the paramilitary section of the Royal Grenada Police Force, the RGPF, by those now running the island on the peaceful protest march by teachers 2 weeks ago in their demands for government to pay them the agreed 4% increase in salary. And it goes on and on and on and on. There's a lot, yes, from the new today on this one, all right? And you can check out they have an e-copy of that on their page. Now, folks, today was a sad day for a family. Yes, the decomposed or partly decomposed remains of an individual was discovered. Now, according to police officers attached to the Criminal Investigations Department, the Eastern Division visited the scene of a suspected hanging in the village of Richmond in St. Andrew, where the body of a male was found hanging from a tree. Now, the body was later identified as Judelin Cambridge, a resident of Richmond, St. Andrew. He was pronounced dead by the district medical officer. His son, Akeem Cambridge, says that he believes his father's demise began with his bigger sister, who accused their father of sexual crimes against her, for which he was sent to jail.
Right. Well, my name is Akin Cambridge and my father's name is Judelin Cambridge. Well, I believe, leading to my father's death,
I believe that it all happened, it all started with my big sister, right? Well, what I understand is she said that he used to interfere with her, sexually harassed her and things, so he used to always be saying that, he never interfered with her and she used to say, yes, she write a book about it. She said that he interfered with her, he did, and then he went to jail for the first time, right? And then it happened again, right? So he probably take on all his stress and his worries, and well, 2019 came home, told me to take care of my brother, and came down here and took his own life. And if it wasn't for my cousin and the police, I would have never know that he killed himself. Because I saying that maybe the police and arrest him for that because they said this is a repeated case. Right, so they maybe arrest him and send him to jail. Okay, so I didn't know all that until they came to my place this morning and told me, well, look, they found a dead body down the road, in the bush. And I was wondering, well, who could come and hang themselves quite down here? And when they tell me he's my father, I was surprised because I wasn't expecting he would have go to the action to kill himself. Right? You have 3 children, and well, the 2 big ones, me and my little sister live with my mother, and the little one live with the father. Right? So I say, well, probably somebody else that did that to himself, and when my little brother, when I see my little brother running go up the road, I say to him, move out of the vehicle, and I stop and ask him what happened, what I hear, and he tell me, look, my father take your life. And at the same time now, I leave and I run come down here, and not surprised to come and see that he hanging from a tree. And well, right now I remain fatherless, only a mother to take care of us now, and if she think I think so well, she mightn't be able to take care of all of us. So I don't know. So this is a lot of stress, a lot of problems for me, right? Because I have to take care of my little brother, My mother said she will give me help, and my mother said she'll help me again. Then I just don't know what I go do again with my father.
Yeah, this is really a tough case. So what we heard is that there's probably another case that's pending, and so we don't know how. But as you hear the little boy saying, there was already one daughter who was made an accusation against their father, and there was a second accusation from another of the family members, and so. Okay, so that's what it is, but police say that their investigations are continuing. Today was not an ordinary day. The police made good on their promise that they were going to be clamping down on persons who refuse to wear mask or face covering in public. Early this morning, the police was out, particularly in the city, in St. George's, and quite a number of people were charged for not wearing masks. The police say that they are going to be enforcing the law in that regard, citing increasing cases around the region and the need to step up so that we do not become victims of the same reality. And so today they were out issuing charges to persons not wearing facial coverings or not wearing a mask. The Ministry of Health say that they will be conducting a mass vaccination tomorrow, God's willing, and that will be happening at the Kirani James Stadium, and it will go from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Again, that will go from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Mass vaccination will be happening this Saturday, tomorrow, God's willing, at the National Stadium. It was earlier this week, the Minister for Health, Honorable Nicola Steele, made the plea to Grenadians, saying that they have done what they had to, but unfortunately, the vaccines that were donated to Grenada will be expiring soon, and if persons did not receive their first dose by the 17th of this month, the ministry cannot guarantee that they will be able to get their second dose in time.
What I would like to inform the public is that those 52,000 doses, we have used to date 19,000, just over 19,000 doses. That is with 13,600 people as of yesterday taking the first dose and 5,480 persons taking the second dose. On the 27th of June, all of our remaining vaccination stock, will expire. We do not have, as yet, a confirmed source of replacement vaccines. And as such, we would like to inform the public, plead with the public. We know that there are many of you out there who are almost ready to take it, as you have been saying, who have been waiting to feel a little more comfortable. The facts are that if by the 17th of May, persons do not take their first dose, those of you who have been hesitating, we cannot guarantee that we will be able to give you your second dose in a timely manner.
Thank you very much, Honorable Nicola Steele. So persons are right now deciding whether or not they're going to do this, all right? And tomorrow is going to be a big day for that. So you have tonight to make up your mind and head on down, if you so desire, to the National Stadium. You see, if you don't choose not to be vaccinated, you have to understand what that comes with. And if you choose to receive your vaccine, you have to also understand what that comes with. All right, so you weigh the options, you measure it, and then you make your decision from there. All right, family members, if you have not yet done so, we'd like to encourage you to please share the program so that other people will get to see that we are live. So go ahead and share the business. What we are going to do right now is take a quick break. When we return from that break, we've got the national report and the weather.
Running low on groceries? why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
This month, make it all about her with a gift from Courts. Shop today and enjoy up to 30% off selected rugs, accessories, and more. Get the most stylish appliances, home furnishings, and more. Plus, shop today with Ready Finance and we'll pay your first and last installment. You can also shop online at www.shopcourts.com for the same great savings. So make it all about her with something special from Courts. Courts, bringing value home.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NOWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
More than 1,100 Grenadians vaccinated on Friday. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. Welcome back. With the details of Friday, May 14th, 2021, I am Sherry-Ann Noel. More than 1,100 Grenadians received the COVID-19 vaccine on Friday, May 14th, in what the Ministry of Health has dubbed a record-breaking day. 695 people received their first dose and 440 received their second dose of the AstraZeneca. It was the highest number of people vaccinated in a single day since Grenada launched its COVID-19 vaccination drive in February. Friday's figures bring the total number of Grenadians receiving the first dose to close to 14,804, while 6,614 people are now fully vaccinated. Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles is particularly bowed by the milestone and said the team will offer vaccination at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium between 9 a.m. and 12 noon on Saturday, May 15th.
We are very pleased by the turnaround and the level of vaccine uptake that we have witnessed today. Because of the increasing demand, we would like to extend the opportunity to the public to come out and get vaccinated. So we want to announce to the general public that tomorrow, Saturday, 15th May 2021, we will be offering vaccines at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium from 9 a.m. up to 12 noon. All right. This is our way of making vaccines more accessible to persons, particularly those who have to work during the week and would find it hard to come out to the site during the day. So this is another opportunity for them to come and access the vaccines. We remain very encouraged by what we are seeing, and we want to encourage everyone to make use of the doses that we have, make use of all the vaccines that we have. Let us get vaccinated.
As recently as last week, health officials had been expressing concern about vaccine hesitancy among Grenadians. Dr. Charles is pleased with the turnaround and said if the trend continues, we can get back to normal in a shorter period of time. The acting CMO was high in praise for the health team, which he says has done a stellar job in rolling out the vaccination campaign.
It is teamwork. I mean, to be able to reach such a milestone, it takes everyone, contributing, towards, the whole effort to get the population vaccinated. Our nurses continue to work hard. All of our team members continue to work hard. All right, because we have this goal to ensure that we, reach as many persons and vaccinate as many people as we can, so that we are all protected from this disease. It's a tremendous level of teamwork. All right, it's a great deal of sacrifice as well that everyone puts in. But at the end of the day, we do it because we care about the population. We care about our people. And, we will do it again.
Moving along, in related news, the Ministry of Health continues its vaccination, education and promotion within various communities across the country. On Thursday, a vaccination forum was held at the Burnett Government School in St. Mark, where officials from the Ministry of Health and parliamentary representative addressed the gathering, highlighting the significance of the vaccine and the seriousness of COVID-19. The forum provided an opportunity for constituents to share their concerns, recommendations, and ask questions. Fully vaccinated 75-year-old Roma Watts of Churchill Road, St. Mark, used the occasion to encourage the other residents to get vaccinated. She shared her personal experience having lost close relatives to COVID-19.
Two of my relatives, my siblings, died when this COVID-19 came. It was a very tragic year for me. I lost my brother and my sister through COVID-19, and I cannot forget it. Yeah. My daughter got a stroke after the effect of COVID-19. 2020 was disastrous. I'm sitting here and I'm begging. We are not to be forced to take it, but I am encouraging us to take it. COVID-19 is a very bad disease. So think about it. It's a great thing to do. Let us go the way that we have to go. Our Grenada government has done great things to us.
Parliamentary Representative for St. George South East, Honorable Gregory Boeing, is encouraged by the turnout at the Munjaloo Medical Center on Friday for the COVID-19 vaccine. The constituency vaccination drive is part of efforts by parliamentary representatives and government to allay the fears of the population and reassure their constituents that it is indeed safe to take the vaccine.
The response was very good. As a matter of fact, we had 29 for the first dose, 4 for the second dose, and the nurse, had to leave to go to Queen's Park, where, there was a big drive for people taking their first and second doses. So again, I want to thank the nurse in particular, both the nurse at Munjaloo and the nurse who came all from St. David to help out so that we can do it in quick time.
At a recent press conference, Health Minister Honorable Nicholas Steele announced that the vaccination stock will expire by June 27th. Therefore, persons who have not yet taken the first dose must do so by May 17th to be eligible for a second dose before the June expiration date. Minister Bowen joined his colleague in making the call for persons to make use of the final window to protect themselves and their families against COVID-19.
Come out. Let's utilize this Monday, because we see what's going on around the world. People that had vaccines stored are now sending it to India, the big countries. So it'll be very difficult for us to order and obtain vaccine, in the very near future. Although nothing is impossible. I know the Minister for Health and his team, they are working very hard to ensure that we will get some doses here even after the expiration of the batch that we now have. So I will tell them, come out and make use of it. Come out there. Monday is the last, and I know the Ministry of Health will put everything out so that we can get as many who want to be vaccinated on Monday. I do believe that they'll go late into the night once we have the people coming out. I encourage them to come out, because that's the only way that we'll be able to open up even fractionally so that the economy can start to get back on stream.
Moving along, the Ministry of Labour is continuing its efforts to bring resolution to the current industrial impasse centered around the 4% wage salary increase due to public officers. Minister for Labour Honorable Peter David, in his role as mediator for industrial disputes, will meet with representatives of the Grenada Union of Teachers and the government's negotiating team on Tuesday, May 18th. This follows individual meetings between the minister and the respective parties this week. The discussions, according to the minister, have been cordial and invitations have been sent to both parties for Tuesday's meeting. At issue is the government's deferral of the 4% wage salary increase for 2021 under the collective bargaining agreement signed in 2019. The increase took effect in 2020, and government honored that commitment throughout the year despite the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. However, with revenue still below budgeted levels, government has requested a deferral of the 2021 payment, pending an improvement in revenue collection that will allow it to meet the increased wage bill. The GAT, on the other hand, is seeking immediate payment of the 4% increase. The matter was previously declared deadlocked by the Labour Commissioner, who subsequently referred the parties to mediation, hence the minister's involvement now. Meanwhile, talks between the joint negotiating team of the Public Workers Union and the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union and the government's negotiating team are still at the level of Labour Commissioner Cyrus Griffith. He met with the parties individually this week, and next Thursday, a joint meeting is scheduled with both parties. The meeting at the Ministry of Works conference room will begin at 1 p.m. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Grenada's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, through its diplomatic missions abroad, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, present a conversation with the diaspora on COVID-19 vaccination this Sunday, May 16th, from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7 to 9 p.m. British Summer Time. Panelists include Dr. Roland Purcell, Dr. Molara Alexis, Attorney Jackie McKenzie, the Reverend Terence Griffith, and Dr. Leslie Ann Williams, with host Dr. Wendy Grenade. Join us as we engage with our sisters and brothers in the diaspora, hear personal testimonials on COVID-19, and share your views. Follow live on Facebook.com on GIS and Health Grenada sites and various local and diaspora media platforms. Visit the Ministry of Health's Facebook page for a full listing. WhatsApp your questions and comments during the program to 473-456-6613. That's 473-456-6613. Or comment live on Facebook at Health Grenada. See you this Sunday, May 16th.
Welcome back. The Royal Grenada Police Force and the Customs Division were recipients of protective gears, tools and equipment donated by the UK Border Control Department. The items were handed over on Friday by the British High Commissioner to Grenada, Wendy Freeman, who believes that the donation is testament of the relations between Grenada and the United Kingdom. The RGPF and Customs received inspection cameras, night vision binoculars, gloves, first aid kits, helmets, reflective vests and boots, among others.
It's an example of the ongoing collaboration, and this will, we hope, will help both your departments with your operations, especially securing the borders of Grenada, Carriacou and Puti-Martinique, but also in the operation of surveillance to stop contraband and drugs operations as well. This particular equipment, there's quite a lot of items here, will hopefully help your staff in their work, but also help guarantee their health and safety as they carry out their work.
Deputy Comptroller of Customs Karen Forsyth and ASP Simon Dixon received on behalf of their division. They gave the assurance that the equipment will be used to enhance their role in the fight against COVID.
We can commit to deploying it to our officers to ensure that we do continue with our mandate and that there is success in what we do. It is welcomed at this time because the current state of things, we have so much more to do. So we're very appreciative of this donation here. And again, we commit to putting it into good use.
On behalf of the Royal Grenada Police Force, I just want to thank UK and in particular Border Force. Border Force has been assisting us throughout the years. It actually brought ourselves and customs more closer together. We're always close, but it brought us more closer together in our efforts to protect the borders. And with this equipment, I know it will go a long way to help our officers, again, increase their vigilance and protection, as I said, in these trying times.
Now for a recap of the top story. More than 1,100 Grenadians vaccinated on Friday. And with this, we come to the end of the National Report for Friday, May 14th, 2021. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sharian Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Thank you very much, Sharian, and the rest of the news team. And now for a look at the weather. So we see that the weather is expected to be mainly fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy by early morning with light to moderate showers. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be about 24.5 degrees Celsius. And winds northeasterly to easterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. And in terms of your weather for tomorrow, Saturday, Partly cloudy conditions are expected and windy with brief light to moderate morning and nighttime showers, becoming fair during the afternoon. No, I'm kind of like stuttering because of how the information is presented. All right, I'm sorry for that. The minimum temperature is expected to be about 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. So that was for Saturday. The max temperature for tomorrow is expected to be about 30.5 degrees Celsius. And for Sunday, partly cloudy and windy with brief light to moderate morning and nighttime showers. And the temperature the max is expected to be about 30.5 degrees Celsius and the minimum 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. And a small craft advisory is in effect. And that's it for our weather report, and stay dry. And let's say hello to Laureen, Rolanda, Cynthia, Angel, Khadija, let me see who else is Zaka, Angel, Ventress, Chemo, Ezran. Who else is with us as well? We have everybody, the usual suspects. Allah, Shirin, Kirin, everybody. Thank you for watching, and may God richly bless you. We're going to touch base again on Monday, God's willing. Take care. God bless you. Have a good weekend.